Hi Sagittarius, welcome back to Omkaratarot and to another You versus Them. Sagittarius, let's see how you're feeling now, how the person connected to your energy is feeling, and what action we can expect in this connection. And Sagittarius, these are general collective readings, may not resonate with all of you. Please keep that in mind. Take what works for you, leave the rest. So let's begin. Welcome back, all my subscribers, and welcome in newcomers. Sagittarius spirit. All right, newcomers, I'm setting down two sets of cards here. One side will be for you, one side will be for your person, and in the center, I'm going to have your dialogue message cards, mutual energies. If this is your reading, Sagittarius, you'll know which side you resonate best with. For me, this is going to be person A here, this is going to be person B. Bottom of my deck, I have an Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Somebody feels even if they were to give an offer now, it's going to be rejected. Why? Because they made some very unwise and foolish choices in the past. Now they want to come out of the cold. They could be feeling very lonely. Now they've realized that the only cup that made sense to them was the other person, but they don't know how to make it work now. I have a feeling this person feels that the other person has detached or, left them behind or is emotionally, walked away from them. They feel even if I was to give an offer to them, it's going to be rejected. The other person says, yeah, because they offered me very little. I mean, this is what they offered me. Pages amount of effort, energy. They broke my heart. They were always holding back from me. It was all about them. They were selfish, self-centered. It was about their life, what they wanted. It wasn't about us at all. So there was no commitment here and they didn't do right by me. So let's see. Of course, I'm going to clarify all these cards for you and dig a little deeper, Sagittarius. But before that, let's ask the universe. Spirit, what's going on in this connection for Sagittarius and their person? Why are they both feeling this way currently? Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. All right. So the first card here, Sagittarius says support. Look for security from those closest to you. I don't know what that means. Maybe somebody's feeling down and out and they need their friends or family support at this time. Free will. Someone was sitting on the fence. So, third card says friendship. There is a foundation of friendship in this connection. So maybe you guys were friends, but the other person took too long to commit or they didn't see the connection earlier. So let's see. Let's start with some dialogue message cards here, Sagittarius. Let's see if you guys could say something to each other right now, what that would be, and then we'll do the clarification. So, Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. Sagittarius and their person, if they could say something to each other now, what would that be? All right. Let's take a few more from another deck. Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. And I'll take a few more from a third deck, Sagittarius, and then we'll start the reading. Sagittarius and their person, Spirit. All right, good to go. Let's start the reading. And Sagittarius, if any of you are looking for a personal reading, my email is omkaratarot@gmail.com. You can reach me there. It's there in the description box below as well. So the first card here, Sagittarius says, I want to ask you for another chance, but I'm afraid of being rejected. You were the right one. It was just not the right time for me. It wasn't you. I just needed some time to work on myself some more. I had some issues I needed to resolve before I could get into another relationship. I wish you can understand that this was a difficult decision for me. In fact, I still struggle with it. Shame on me. I put others before you. Soon after I realized they were of no value to me. I love you more than anyone, but I failed to show it. I was misguided. I was blinded. I could not see straight. My answer will be I do. I I want you to trust me. Trust that I'll know the right time to take things to another level. Telling you that I need you now will be the hardest thing I'll ever have to do. And the last one here, Sagittarius, says, I know you still check my social media. I don't check yours anymore though. All right, so these were some of your messages. If these were resonating with your storyline, Sagittarius, let's start the reading. I'm going to first focus on this side, which is person A for me. Then we'll move to the other side, person B. And newcomers, please remember, these are not gender-based. You could be either side. I'm not guessing which side Sagittarius is on because I could be dealing with two Saggis here. So if this is your reading, of course, you'll immediately pick up which side you're on, who this person is for you. And yes, it can be a love interest, spouse, ex, could even be your best friend, a relative, a co-worker maybe. So general reading, please use your own judgment here. So person A, let's start with you. Why the Hermit in reverse for you in your feelings, in your emotions? Yeah, person A says, I want to heal things. I made some very unwise and foolish choices. I took too long. I didn't make up my mind. They feel that they made the other person very angry and upset with them. They're not sure if the other person will even trust them ever again because of the unwise moves they made in the past. They do want to come out of the cold now, but they are stuck. They don't know now. They don't know how to make it work. They could be thinking, planning which direction or how I should now move towards them. I still want a passionate brand new beginning. I don't want to be left behind, but they're not sure if the person who was so loving and kind in the past still even loves them, or have they taken their love away now? It's like, I don't know whether, what to do. So anything else, person A? 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, I think this person is very angry and very upset with themselves at the moment. They're very angry because I think this person did feel that they had all the power in the connection at one point, and now they know they messed things up because of their own bad behavior. Why do you feel this way, person A? 7 of Cups in reverse. 7 of Cups in reverse. Because they didn't make up their mind. This person maybe came towards person B with only passion maybe at one point. They wanted to keep the door open. They wanted to have two options. They wanted to have their cake and eat it too, I guess. And now they are unhappy because they know that because of that kind of behavior, the chapter has shut down. Maybe they feel the other person has closed the door now. Now it's like they've gone silent on me. Now I don't know how to make this work anymore. What should I do? They're feeling very insecure. Very insecure about the fact that they now need to, if they want to go towards the other person, they'll have to first unbreak the heart that they broke. So they are feeling very scattered right now. They feel, because I think you guys are not talking to each other, they feel, what if it's totally ended? How do I make this work now? How do I make it work? They're a little scared that if they do make a move now, they might just end up getting rejected. The person might say, hey, listen, I tried enough times, but now I'm exhausted of you, tired of you, I've given up on you. They'll be called a liar or a cheat or something. So they're very afraid that it's too late and they've created too many bad memories in this connection. How do they flip things around and go and tell that person, hey, you're my soulmate. I want to have a happily ever after with you. So it's like difficult. So tell me then, person A, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person B? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Hierophant. What's the Hierophant? Person A says, I want to now commit to them. I want to have a reunion with them. I want to commit to them. But again, the question remains the same. How do I make it work? So this person is very burdened, very overwhelmed because they feel the other person has given up on them. They're not fighting for me anymore. They've given up on me. I don't have the clarity whether, they still want me or they still love me. What if they've emotionally walked away from me and don't want me back? 8 of Cups. 8 of Cups, yeah, they feel blocked now. They can't see the path ahead of them. They want to take action. They want to take action, but they feel after what they did, I think this person never emotionally invested in the other person. They feel, what if, the other person says, I don't want you, I've found somebody else, or I've changed my life around. I haven't been waiting for you. In fact, I'm happy with a new love elsewhere. So they are now afraid that they are the ones who will get rejected if the other person doesn't want them back. Okay, so what action person A will finally take is here, which I'll open later. Sagittarius, let's go to the other side, see how person B is feeling, and then we'll do the action cards together. So person B, how are you feeling about this now? Page of Pentacles for you. Yeah, person B says, I've turned my back on this connection, Omkaratarot. Because, there was too much stagnancy. They offered me nothing. I wanted a happily ever after. But they didn't offer me anything. They didn't make a move towards me. They were just nothing. This is the amount. This is the amount that I got. That's why I've decided to get onto my own chariot and move forward, because I realize I'm the only one investing. They're not putting in their time, energy, effort. Right? So person B feels that they were breadcrumbed by person A. That maybe person A was giving to more than one, and this was getting toxic or something. And person B, I think, left with a broken heart. Tell me about the Three of Swords. Three of Swords, yeah. I think this broken heart has hurt pretty bad, because person B says, yeah, they never offered me nothing. There was nothing to look forward to, no commitment. They were just keeping me emotionally stuck in the situation, blowing hot and cold. Now I realize maybe they never loved me in the first place. Maybe that's why they didn't offer me anything. They didn't respect me. And I'd rather just be single then. Okay, fine. I'm turning my back to this connection. I'm going to focus on my single life and be happy in my own world. I'm turning my back to this heartbreak. So tell me then, why do you feel this way, person B? Person B says, because I had to take my power back in Omkaratarot, because I wanted commitment. I wanted something long term. I wanted a person who I could have equal give and take with, a true soulmate, something that was fair and balanced, and somebody who would want to get on, on the same page as me, and we could move forward. But the person I met, they were very selfish. They were only thinking about themselves. It was as long as they were happy, things were good. Tell me about that. Yeah, they just kept making unwise and foolish choices and never respected what I was bringing to the table. So person B is saying, we were on different pages here. So the tower did come down. There was a tower moment that happened, which I think broke away this connection, because it wasn't built on a firm foundation. So person B says, yeah, you know what, I'm not going to settle for anything less than, a true soulmate bond where there is equal give and take. I don't want to have to compete for their attention or fight for their attention and, make them feel like, they're up there and I'm down here. No, I'm not going to do that. So tell me then, person B, how do you see the connection currently? How do you see person A? How do you feel about this connection right now as I'm doing the reading? Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Person B could have found out, maybe through gossip or rumors, that person A was, maybe their mind was diverted into other things or other people, or there was a third party or something, I don't know, whatever. Or maybe the person B found out that they were not ready for commitment, or they were not in that place to offer anything long term. They probably realized this was toxic. I think person B had put person A on a pedestal at one point, thinking, oh, they're going to step up, this is my divine counterpart, but then they realized, this is a toxic karmic soulmate. So I think person B realized that this was not good, this was not fair, this was not just, and ended things. Justice, and they got stabbed in the back. I think person B got hurt, they got stabbed in the back, and they got very, very disappointed. Right? So I think they were the ones who were taking the action, but the other person did not reciprocate, or they were only thinking about themselves and not both of you together. So let's see then what actions you guys will take then. I'm going to take another deck for this one, Sagittarius. And while I shuffle this deck now, if the storyline has resonated, Please let me know. You can do that by tapping on the thumbs up button or leaving me a comment. And newcomers, repeating viewers, do like, share, subscribe to the channel. We welcome you in. All right. Person A, I'm with you now. Back to you. Tell me, what's the action you intend to take towards person B or otherwise in your own life in the next 7 days? Person A's action. 10 of Cups. They want it now. Now they see what they had. Now they want a happily ever after. Now they are seeing, they've had the clarity. This person has had the clarity that, oh, this is my 10 of Cups. I want this now. So will you take any action to get this going, person A, in the next 7 days? You want it. Well, but you'll have to take action. Judgment. 4 of Swords. 5 of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. Yeah, they definitely want a second chance. They want to revive this connection, but I don't know whether they'll make a move. Because I think this person has a fear that it's going to be their turn to be left behind now, in case the other person has found new love elsewhere. So they are kind of, this person is worried. They're worried that maybe the door is shut. Maybe I won't get a second chance. But they want it. At least from their end, they are saying, I want it. I can see a 10 of Cups and a 10 of Pentacles with them. If only I could just, make them forget about everything from the past. We can have a new beginning. But because there's silence, they respect person B like crazy. They know they can never find another person like person B. This is the person I want to grow old with. This is the person I want to have a partnership with. Then what's the action? That's what I want to know, person A. I don't want to know what... Okay. They just want to know if person B is still single. They just want to know if the other person is still single, available, then they can take that risk. Then they can offer a brand new beginning. But if they do, then I think this person is ready for commitment. They do want to work on this connection big time. It's just that they're lacking courage because they feel in this much time, what if I've lost my spot? Maybe there are other people competing for person B. What if they're in a passionate brand new beginning elsewhere? So they are spying. They are spying to find out whether the other person is available. If they find out, oh my God, they'll be on the next flight or next day they'll be there. So they are manifesting. They are hoping. Let's see. Okay, what about you, person B? Action from your end towards person A or otherwise in your own life now in the next 7 days. 3 of Cups. Do you want to reunite with person A or do you feel you're happy being with your friends and family, or are you complaining that they put you in a third party? What does it mean for you? 3 of Cups. Page of Wands, Knight of Wands, 8 of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. I feel person B would probably be okay to if person A put in the energy and effort, they would listen to person A. They would even accept their apology. But maybe they would just keep them as a friend for now. It's like, you can come this far, but no closer. This is the first time I'm reading this card like this because of the surrounding cards. Because person B feels, well, they were a player. This person maybe just, is immature or just wants to have passion or something. So I have to guard my energy. So I'll accept their apology. I can even be friends with them, but stay there. Don't come closer than this because I know what you're all about. I'm clear about what you did and what happened. So I don't want any more headaches or any more chaos in my life. My life is pretty happy. I'm happy where I am right now. So please don't come and mess up my life. Yes, I'll accept your apology. I'll even listen to you. All right, so that's what I have for you. Till next time then, love and light. Take care. Namaste, Sagittarius.